So why we always live in fear? See, the thing is, because we are living from the mind. So fear is very natural. And mind is sitting on a seat where heart should be sitting. See, how mind works is we grab things from our 5 or 6 senses, which is your eyes, your ears, your tongue, your body, your mind, and the atmosphere around you. So when we grab things from these senses, the problem is they're very limited in nature. They don't have a full 360 view of things. This is just limited in nature. And then how we grab things, from where we grab things, it's basically from our cultural background, from the people we are surrounded with, our friends, and now how they are dealing with things and how aware they are when they're doing things. So we don't know, but we are grabbing things, and when we grab things, we receive things, and then it gets analyzed in ourselves through the mind, and then we act on them. So the problem is till the time we are living in mind, so it's just surrounded by limited nature of its own. So mind has very limited nature. So fear becomes very normal when we are living from mind, and because what's happening is, because we are living in mind and mind has this limited nature, so it creates two. One is good and one is bad. So it has categorized everything in two things, good and bad, and because, or negative or positive. And that's also true that the world works in this way, that it works in two. The world always works in two, good or bad. But if you see the power or existence, it always works in one. It never works in two. For universe, there is no past, there is no future. It's just here, all the time here. And our body is with the universe here. But we have created two, so duality, so good and bad, positive and negative, happiness and sadness. So we have divided every event into two things based on our experiences, what we have gathered. So something which doesn't give us good sensations, good feelings in the body. So we don't like those things, which is unpleasant, so we make it bad. And which gives us pleasant, then we make it good. So we have created two now, which is our own creation. In universe, that is not the way. In universe, everything is just an event, like 24. A day and night, there is nothing as day and night. It's just, sun is always there, it's always shining. But because of rotation of earth, we see day and night. So, but the sun is always there. It's not like switching off. So it's just an event, how universe works, how power of life works. So it's, if you see a day and night as 24 hours, so it's just one event. So every event, because of mind, because of the way we see things, we divided things into two. Now we have divided things into two, so because we don't like one thing, so we are running away from one thing towards another thing. And the moment we started running away from one thing to other thing, so there's a fear now, because we don't like this thing, so we're always running towards this thing. But that's not how it's working. And on top of that, what's coming in front of you is controlled by power of life, or where your past karmas was lived, or what you lived in your past lives or current lives. So whatever karma you accumulated, so things will come to you in a way that based on your karmas, definitely. But if you see things in such a way that it is just one event, so the fear goes away, and you have stopped the categorization. The moment we stop the categorization of things, so the fear goes away. But if we keep on living in mind, so we will always be there, stuck between two things. And as long as we are stuck between two things, we will always be in fear. But if you also see that heart, what your heart always tells. So heart always says that, so by heart is why heart is considered as a thing for a love, because heart always works with love. And if you see from point of view of mind or fear, that I cannot do this, I can't do this, or this is not good, this is bad, I should go this way, not that way. But if you see from the heart always says, do this, you can do this, you can achieve it, it's not difficult. But mind says it is difficult, just believe in yourself. So all these things which comes from heart, but from mind, the only thing which comes out is fear, because it has one very limitation of its own. So the moment we keep on living from mind, the limitation will not go away and fear will not go away. But see, the existence which is creating every time, existence is creating because it is working with love. You cannot create anything out of hatred. You can only create with love. And love is a symbol of heart. So the moment we start living from heart and come out of mind, so whatever is in front of you, whatever the thing is, you will see it just an event, and you won't be having fear because now there is no mind. So if somebody wants to live or get away from fear, then living in mind is not the solution. So till the time we are living in mind, the problem will not go away. So in the place where heart should be sitting, mind is sitting, and heart can only come there when there is no mind. So that's why we have to come out of mind and establish ourselves in present moment. And when we get established in present moment, we become one with the universe, because now you're just a knower. You're not dividing things, you're just seeing the things the way they are, and there is no categorization. And then universe is always full of love, otherwise it cannot create. And when you become one with the creation, so what's remaining is love, and then there is no fear. So that's why coming out of mind is so important. So, and the only tool which is there to come out of mind is either you have undivided awareness of what is happening right now. By undivided means no categorization, or you are not doing this where you just see things in two, or you just become one with existence and you become the love, or you are the love, or see, so we become one with the universe, and then there is no fear. So coming out of mind is so important if there has to be no fear in your life.